Hey, how's it going, everybody? I was sitting here in a chair thinking about this rack, this deer head. I had a friend of mine, he dipped it, he cleaned it for me, and I think they call it a European mount. It's a 10 point, and I wanted to mount it on the wall, and I'd like to mount it to a piece of wood. So I'm going to try to mount this rack to a piece of wood. Hopefully it'll turn out good. It's a nice size rack. I'm gonna just try to mount it on a piece of wood and get it mounted on the wall. We've been using that polyurethane. I've been wanting to try to work a little bit more with the wood because I did enjoy doing the handles for the brake drum forge, and I thought maybe I'd do a piece of wood for behind this deer head and mount it to the wall. So I'm going to go out in the woods and see if I can find a piece of wood, bring it back, and we'll see what we can do with it to make this thing mount to the wall on a piece of wood. Okay, we found this pretty nice piece of wood here. I just took a saw and cut the back up flush. It seems like it's going to be pretty heavy to mount on the wall, but I'm thinking maybe I could take the chainsaw and whittle this down a little bit, smooth it out, and maybe we can make it look a little better. But I was thinking more on the lines of mounting it something like this, but maybe more up and down. So I might take some more of this off, and that'll make it lighter too. So we'll see what we could do. I might take a bunch of this off, I don't know, but never done it before, so we'll see what happens. Okay, as you can see, we got pretty much all the bark off of it, the heavy part of it anyhow. What we'll do is we'll get the chainsaw out, and we're going to start carving on this thing. So we're just going to keep working and working on it until we can get this thing to mount. We want it up and down a little bit, you know what I mean? We're going to shave the sides down, and we're just going to see what we can do with it. Alright. We got the chainsaw out. We put a stake in the ground and a bungee cord around it. We're going to see if we can trim a little bit of this up. We're going to round off some of the bottom and some of the top. Okay guys, this is what we come up with. It's a pretty rough piece of lumber. I'm hoping we can make it look good. It's pretty rough, but we're going to take, I got a couple rasps. This is a pretty heavy duty one here. I was hoping to take a couple rasps and maybe clean all this up a little bit, and then clean all this up. I want it nice and smooth, and I would like to turn it to like glass. I would like it to look really shiny and no roughness to it. And it looks like it might be a tough job. Well, we're getting this thing looking pretty good. I mean, it's getting down there. Still a lot of, that chainsaw really made some deep marks that are hard to get out of there. I've been using sandpaper and a file and all type of stuff trying to get that out of there. This thing is still pretty heavy, so I thought maybe what I'd do, I'm thinking about hollowing this out inside, and then if I wanted this being hanging on the wall, I could take some shells, maybe some 22 shells or something, and store them inside this cavity if I could get this cut out in here. So we're going to see if we can work on trying to cut a nice little hole in this thing so we can store stuff in there and nobody'd ever know it would be in there. So that way we could have maybe some, like I said, some 22 shells, maybe even a small 22 we might be able to put inside this thing. So we'll see what we can do about notching the inside of this thing out. I figured we'd take this drill. I got an 1.1/8 drill, and I made a mark here. Now I might be able to take a little bit more of this out, but I don't want to go too far because I don't want to come through the front side. And what I did is I put this on the side of the drill bit down here, and I don't want to go any deeper than where I put my tape there. So I'm just going to try to drill some few holes, and then we'll take a wood chisel and see if we can notch it out and get it notched out. Alright, I think we got enough out of there. Some of them holes ran into each other, but I'll tell you what, it's getting lighter already, so we're going to make it light so we can hang it on the wall, but I think we'll be able to get a gun in this thing. We've been drilling for a while and digging, and we got a pretty good cavity in there. I think maybe we could get maybe a small 380 in there or a small 22. I do believe that it'll fit in there. I'm going to try mounting this skull on here, and I'm not sure how they do it. I've never done one, so I got a piece of wire up inside here. What I was going to do is line it up here where I'm going to want this to set on here. Then I'll take a pencil and I'll mark it where I want that to set on that. And then I'll drill me 2 holes all the way out the back, and then I'll use this wire to hold it to the wood. So I'm hoping that works. It should work. Okay, I think this is the way it's going to look. I mean, it's not real tight on there right now, but it does look pretty nice. And I might put a little something down here on here. I don't know what I'm going to do right here, but I'm thinking I might do something down there. It's not setting quite level, but this thing's going to hang, so... And I'll try to get this a little tighter on here, but I just need to drill my holes and everything before I start varnishing this thing and doing all the finish work. I want to get all the holes drilled. If I'm going to mount, how I'm going to mount it, I want to get it done first. Okay, so we put some, we got some 220 sandpaper, and we went over this thing again and got it sanded down. We got our back all opened up there. We're not worried about this looking pretty because ain't nobody going to see that hollow spot. So we're going to get this thing covered up here and get some that polyurethane on there, but we're going to use that torch a little bit on it because I want it to be a little bit dark because our skull is going to be white, so we want it to be dark so the skull stands out. Now that we got this thing all burned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of sandpaper, real fine, 220, and I'm going to scuff over it and try to just get it all to blend in nice. Just try to get some of the real dark spots off. Just want to kind of blend it all in. This coat ain't looking too bad, but it's going to soak in. We'll use that steel wool like we did them forge handles. Alright, that's just the first coat. And it looks pretty good, so we'll do 4 coats at least on this piece of wood. Okay, it's pretty much the end of the day here, and we dusted it off with some steel wool and got the shine off of it, and we're just going to put another coat on there, and then hopefully we can get us another coat on tomorrow. Try to get this to soak in good. That's what we're looking. It's going to take a few coats. It may take more than 4 coats. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see what it. We'll keep putting them on until it's done soaking in. Okay, that's our second coat, and it looks pretty good. It's getting better. So 2 more coats. All right, we're on coat number 3. So we're gonna get this thing all scuffed down again with this steel wool. Take all the shine off of it. and we'll get us another coat on there. Okay, that is said to be our third coat on there. I'll try to turn it around, show you what it looks like a little bit here. And it turned out pretty nice, but we're still going to put another coat on it. We'll put one more coat on it. Okay, we got her scuffed down. We're going to do our fourth coat now. We hope this will be it, but it doesn't matter. We may have to put another one on it. And if we do, we do. Okay, that's our fourth coat. Now I still may put another coat on this. I'm not sure. We'll see what it looks like when we get back home. Well, I think we're gonna scuff this down and do one more. That'll be five coats of the polyurethane on there. I think that'll fill in a lot more of the cracks and be look like a lot thicker shine to it. So we'll just use a steel wool and clean her up again. Okay, that's coat number 5, and it looks pretty good. It's not bad at all. Okay, we got the skull mounted on there now, and all we did was we run a piece of wire up inside here, drilled 2 holes back here, took a wood chisel and notched this out a little bit, and I'll cut this off and bend it over when I'm done with it, when I'm ready to hang it up. Now this could be left set on a counter even, but I'd be afraid somebody knocking it over, and it is pretty brittle. Now here's the little plate that I ordered. Actually, I didn't order it. My son and daughter-in-law ordered it for me. And it's just a little brass plaque, and it's got the date and my name on it. And we'll mount that right down here on the bottom. Okay, we're going to get our little name plate put on there, and we're just going to do it as straight as we can. We don't, you know, it'll look nice, I'm sure. And this just has a 2-sided tape on the back of it. It sticks to the brass plate, and it sticks to the mount. That's what it looks like. Alright, now the only thing we got left is to show you how the gun's going to fit in the back of it. We'll get to that. Okay, that's the front of it. We got the nameplate on there. We got the skull mounted down. Now I'll give you a quick look at the back. I told you to hold a gun. We have a 380 here. Slides right inside of it. You have a nice little gun inside of it. You can slide it back in there. Nobody ever know it's in there. Then I drilled a hole in the top. And the hole in the top, you can put money in it if you choose to. So a good little hiding place to put a nice gun and money, and what better to hide than cash and guns? That's my favorite. So this is the mount. It looks pretty good. We're going to get her hung up, see how she looks. Okay, we got it up on the wall. Looks pretty good. Good place to stash a little something something. Along beside our other one there. We got one there. We got that one. And now we got this one over here. So, good addition to the collection. Yeah, hey, I just wanted to tell everybody thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe or leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a small comment. Till next time.